Jackson Family Wines have made sustainability a core operating principle in vineyards and fermentation operations, in gardens, administrative offices, and bottling.
The sustainability side, it's more than just that grapevine. So it's the people, the animals. It's really thinking about what are we doing to the dirt and the earth and the vineyard today, with a very long-term vision that we want to manage that so it will be around forever. Because aside from water being the #1 gold resource in the world, second to that is the land. You have to have the two to make it work. But you really want to treat the land and then, of course, the vines and the people and the animals correctly, because you want to sustain it for the long term.
You have these, which are closed-top tanks to your left, and over here we have these open-top tanks. The open-top tanks, as you can see, all of them have this dimpled jacketing right here. So
Uses solar arrays backed by Tesla energy storage batteries for about half its energy needs.
And so, of course, the car is a great way to kind of demonstrate this.
Its vineyards are all about sustainable management.
Is that I want to not just maintain the biodiversity and the ecosystems, but kind of go one step farther. And you can see by the equipment we have here, along with some other equipment we have in the field, that we're doing monitoring sap flow and irrigation sets. We're working with the company called Fruition Sciences, and that's just
the group we were talking about,
yeah,
that does the monitoring of the lifeblood of the plant.
It uses drones to monitor its fields.
So our aircraft are, since they're FAA certified, they're only flown by licensed pilots. Go ahead and lift off.
So this is a real aircraft.
We're going to talk about why.
I'll talk a little bit more as he starts to fly. So the pilots call that sound killer beams.
The drones take pictures of what's going on in the fields for precise irrigation and fertilizing.
we know where the yellow spots are at. We're getting weaker vines. We know that's where we need to increase our irrigation. Where it's bigger sites, we'll actually not use fertilizer, and then where we definitely need it more in the yellow zones, we'll actually add more fertilizer. So it's actually reduced our our imprint on the area as far as the biodiversity and keeping things kosher.
So he can take off whenever he feels like it. Midnight literally grew up on one of the Kendall Jackson vineyards.
Jackson Vineyards also use the centuries-old sustainable practice of training falcons to chase away small birds and rodents from the grapes.
What we'll be spinning around is a thing called a lure. It's a toy, basically a leather bird on a string, and it's a training mechanism, because while chase is instinctive, catching isn't.
So we add a lot of compost, we rotate our crops, and we plant cover crops. And as a result, we get nutrient-dense produce. We're also hoping to inspire people to want to go home and plant gardens for themselves. Work with such a family that's invested in sustainability in this way.